This is a little mini episode for the Path of Power, mainly because you are never so far on a path that you cannot be reminded of what you have learned, what you are learning, and I suppose the reinforcement that when you enter into doing something like I'm doing with these episodes, that it does not come without an inherent chance of danger or threat. Threat's probably the better word, I would say, not danger, threat. And I say this because it's now Monday. Yesterday morning I was woken early when some negative energy tried to impress itself upon me in my home. And from past experiences, this would normally lead to an experience of being locked in my body while being conscious and being unable to do anything, and is an absolutely terrifying experience. I don't recommend it. It's bottom line is probably the main reason that I have this interest, these ideas and these goals, and I can honestly say it is unsurprising to me, though perhaps I was a little bit caught off guard, but I'm not unexpected by this, because I've, let's say, made the decision to stick my head above the parapet and make myself a little bit of a target. And I suppose deep down I will have known that that was going to be the case, because it's what happens when you start talking about these sort of things a lot more openly, or sharing it in a way to try and help other people. We'd had a really great night because we'd gone to see Ivor in concert, and there are a couple of things I could attribute this experience to, but I think ultimately, I know sort of before we went into the concert, we'd had quite a serious conversation about some personal issues that were going on, and I think that was probably the trigger for opening or creating what may appear to be a chink in my armour, if you like, for negative energy to try and latch on to me. I mean, what I want to say is, I don't want to discuss personal stuff too much. That's my issue. That's my sort of journey. But sort of let's say, once we got up, I was up, and I suppose in terms of it being a different experience to what I've experienced previously, is that it was repelled. I sort of took some other actions which I haven't done previously, but it was repelled, and there was, I suppose, an adrenaline that sort of maybe sort of pumped through me for at least an hour following, because I'm saying it's always been an intense experience, not a pleasant one. This time it's sort of quite different, remarkably different. Say we got up, I went downstairs and lit a candle on my altar, mainly because I know that sort of in the process of handling this negative energy, and I'm different now, and I know that I have someone watching over me who gives me comfort. And this is on a spiritual level, not just a physical life level, with my wife, who's kind of my soulmate and everything. I mean, it's just watch my other videos, but I don't wanna muddy this conversation too much by talking about what are my personal beliefs measured against the experience itself. I mean, obviously this is a personal experience, and not everyone is gonna agree or be interested, to be honest. I mean, and that's fair enough. It's that's the way life goes. But I feel it's important to record that this happened when I'm sort of a few episodes into talking about the path of power, and that when I call the dark energies have sort of responded. It doesn't mean I'm going to stop, because that would be to sort of a surrender, to let negative energies kind of have their way a little bit, and I'm not going to do that. I've spent a long time sort of exploring my path, and while I'm trying to clarify or create something that's helpful, I hope, as I've sort of said previously, I don't have all the answers. I just hope that I'm doing something that's right, that will help other people. And if I was to take a silver lining from this experience, is that it's almost like the natural sort of consequence for my actions is that something sort of decided to do something about it, and for now that's been repelled. So path of power, it will continue. I am planning the next episode. I just know I'm gonna sort of, it's gonna have two parts to it, because I'm gonna talk about the power of music, and that's, I know the second half is going to be probably more indulgent. But yeah, that's what I want to say about this for now. Thank you very much if you're watching this. What I will do is, maybe I did do a sketch of the negative energy. I might share that, because I'm quite interested to hear people's own experiences or what they have seen, and see if it, I don't know, has any parallels, or I don't know, get some outside source justification. Anyway, thank you very much. I'll see you in my next episode, which I plan to be the power of music. Cheers.